Hello to my beautiful and lovely gamers, my name is Jonal. This, just a heads up, this is going to be a little bit of a negative video. I'm going to talk about, you've probably seen on my channel, that I consistently reuse GM footage. Normally I don't reuse lower elo footage, as I have a bunch of that, but I will reuse my GM footage. I will tell you guys why I don't play GM, and why I don't like the current meta that's played in ranked, especially in the higher elos, but also in the low elos, and why it's not fun. That's going to be a negative video, okay? Just heads up, it's going to be a negative video. I'm working on talking about a game that has been probably off the radar for a lot of people. It kind of came on the radar, everybody was talking about it, then just disappeared. What happened to that game? Is it worth buying into, joining back up now? I think it's a really fun game if you guys like Battlefield and so on. So stay tuned, that video will come very soon up on the channel, and there will be a bunch of other content that's like pro breakdowns and guides, all kinds of stuff I'm working. Hopefully I can get one of the best Genji players in the world on the channel. I've been talking a little bit with him and so on. So anyway, this is gonna be a little bit negative video, so if you want to just wait for that other content, subscribe, bell notification, all the good stuff. But besides that, let's jump into this video. Poke comp, Orisa comps, these bunker comps are horrendous. You will see a lot of them in higher elo games, like a lot of them. And in my opinion, that is, and I would love to hear what you guys think down below. This doesn't happen as much in lower elo, but in higher elos this happens a lot. Like, this is played in most games. This is played that I've seen and that I've been in. I see a shit ton of these bunker comps being set up, and I find this tediously boring. There is, because okay, imagine goats. Goats is like the worst thing for a lot of people. I don't mind goats. I noticed that this is from a solo queue experience. This is from a ranked experience, not a 6-stack experience, not professional. Not when I coach tier 2 or when I coach tier 3 or coach any other tier, low elo team or whatever. Not there. There's a billion ways to outdo bunker comps. There's a billion ways to outplay this. Okay, so that is not the same. That's not the same. Ranked meta in GM and so on the other hand, is a whole different experience and a whole different beast to deal with, and really fucking irritating all the time. I'll be completely honest. It's almost frustrating to play again. Because, okay, it's Orisa and Hog normally. So, pull, hook. Okay, great. So, that's already a big area denial. If you overextend, if you move to a certain area, try to gain some space, you can normally just get pulled, hooked. Okay, then there's Torbjorn. That's played a lot in these, especially on defense. So, okay, so if you try to apply pressure on the flank as a DPS support, whatever, or even as a tank, it will be systematically just like poked down. So it will constantly be low, so you're relying on heals, which can't always come to. There's blasting comes, where they will just bump the shit out of your tanks, and just destroy your tanks, and destroy you. And then at that point, it's just a shield war. Sombras will EMP and hack. There's Baptiste that will drop immortality fields constantly. So, okay, great, that's them being immortal, so we can't kill them. So bursting them, it's not really much of an offer, or an option here. There's Symmetras that puts up a bunch of turrets and teleports people around, and just denies a lot of space. And all of these, the same, there will be, you will see more and more Mei players. There's a lot of Mei players lately. So, that's also an area deny, because, okay, where the Mei is playing, normally you can't play because of the freeze, including that there's poke and so on. And you will see a bunch of Hanzo players. Now, Hanzo players, okay, we've seen them a bunch because Hanzo is just in general really fucking strong. I'm one of the Hanzo players. Dragon Strikes, whatever. All of these are big area denials. Torbjorn, Hanzo has ultimate, Mei has ultimate, but all of those area denials, pull and hook. There's hacks and EMPs, there are immortality fields, there are bastions, there's Symmetra turrets, and there's Symmetra herself. All of that is just big area denials, meaning you individually can normally not push it. Because of how strong the bunker is, especially in high tier, you cannot individually push it. You cannot push it, you cannot take space. I will show footage from a game I had last night about this. And that makes it not fun. You can push a bunker comp. Now, you can push a goats comp, sorry. If you play goats, you can rush it. If you play dive, you can dive it. If you play quad, you can smack it, right? Beat that bitch. You can do that against goats. You can do against dive, you can do it against 2-2, you can do it against quad DPS. You can push most of that stuff, or at least play around it, you know, use high grounds against them. Okay, why do you guys want challenge? Against some of these, you can't. They will lock down an area, and everything around that is just locked down until your team pushes it together with you, with your tanks. Also because it's solo queue, even with really fucking good tanks, like good Ryan players, normally their shield is just shredded before anything happens, because we don't know how to rotate correctly in solo queue, and it's impossible to explain this to people, right? So, all of a sudden, shield tanks go down, right? Before the Ryan has even started the push, and then we lose. So, okay, so a lot of the tank players are forced over to playing Orisa with another hog, because we need the same amount of poke. And all the time, then it normally becomes like, okay, who has the biggest spam? Like, who can just break shield faster, right? Which in my opinion is not fun. Now, I will show you. Okay, so right now on the screen, this is me. I'm playing Genji. We just won the fight. I just swapped to Genji because I was Hanzo. So, this is not like something that I'm like, oh, I don't like this meta. Like, my hero is not playable. I play Genji against this because you guys know me. I play Genji against almost anything. Also, Water, an amazing DPS player, plays Genji in this meta. He plays for Gladiator. He used to play for Global Esport. Amazing fucking guy. Highly recommend everybody to check him out. But I play Hanzo. I'm a Hanzo guy. I Hanzo a lot. Like, a lot. And I'm pretty good at him. So, yeah, sure. Hanzo's really good in this meta. So, it's not that. It's just that it's boring to play Hanzo in this meta. So, look at this. Okay, so I'm Genji. Normally, what would we like to do here? Normally, we just won. They are holding far back on the corner. We would like to push this, right? We have Blade. Right, it's almost OT though, but I still would like to push and maybe sit up and get in some poke, but that's not safe. I cannot do it. I will feed if I do so, right? And if they were playing Ryan and so on and holding this far back, then for a lot of time we could do this, right? Now they're gonna set up here because none of us can push. Like we can't set up people because the halt combo is just denying us. And these guys are playing an quote-unquote easy one to play against. An easy bunker combo to play against, right? That's the Dragon Strike. Okay, well, we pocketed the shit out of the hog, so he survived. We also have a really good Mei, who walls really, really well. Oh, sorry about that. Dragon comes here, right? So he walls correctly to save the hog. I popped the flag here. I killed this Hanzo, right? Which is just pro mechanics. Right? The Orisa feeds, we Blizzard, right? They trans. And we're gonna win this fight, right? But I cannot, okay, blah, blah, let's just, okay, I killed the sun, whatever, right? Okay, we won this fight. Next up, speed, speed, speed. Okay, that's Diana. Would I like to push Diana? Yes, but I can't, because their tanks are coming back now. Okay, so I can't play there. So I cannot push this far, because I will get hooked and halted. And again, they are playing an easy gun to play against. Because they're playing Kree for some weird reason. Like, the hands was fine, but they're playing Kree for some reason. But okay, whatever. The hands was top left. I have a Mercy Pocket. He should die here, right? But if you notice, there's an Orisa to my left. We noticed that there. That's her shot. So now I can push. I can't kill this guy because I'll get halted. So I need to back off. Again, they're not playing Sombra or anything cancer like that against us. This is not one of those maps where they will be playing Bastion or something like that, and they're not defending, so there won't be a Torbjorn, right? But even against this, it's freeing, right? I can't push this, right? Okay, I need to wait that they high nooned, whatever. I could still not have pushed this. I need to play here. I need to wait for my team to make opportunities for me, right? Okay, yeah, I pushed here, but I can't go any further because of the hold, because of the stuns. Okay, so I need to play here. Build Blade. I get Blade. I'll pop it, right? And I'll get some frags because I have a good Mercy who damages me. There's some stuff that just should happen in GM, right? Okay, cool. We won that fight. What we'd like to do now? We'd like to push. I can't really play here. There's a Hanzo, so I could push him. But again, there's an Orisa combo, so I can't do it. I need to back off, and I need to play back here, and play up here, and even playing up here can be scary if they push too far, right? Like, fuck the DPS. Like, this guy's out of position. But we can't push him. We can't punish him, because they have an Orisa, right? Now I'm playing here, because I have the flex, so I'm playing very aggro, and we halt and hook him. And now we're actually just playing behind our shield, and we're just winning because we have more damage now. We have better setup, so we're winning, right? And I'm jumping around, I'm doing damage and getting kills and building blades and all that good stuff, right? So I'm doing my job, but it's not like I can individually care. I'm relying, and everyone is relying on our main group to just beating theirs, purely on just damage output and just pressuring them out. And at that point, they can't do anything about it. They cannot. They can have the best players in the world, and it's very difficult for them to do anything about it. And that's infuriating, because it takes away control. This team competition takes away a lot of control for players, okay? I just, really quickly, Rayfun, really amazing guy, really funny guy, amazing tank to play with. He made this experience way better than it was, so thank you for that. Flexar is also a pretty good Sen, and so on, and pretty good Mei. The same goes for Fahad. Shout out to Fahad. He watches the videos clearly. He talked to me, talking in chat. We had some fun exchanges on Genji. We had some fun exchanges on some other heroes. So shout out to that dude. You're awesome. Yeah. So thank you guys in this game for making it a better experience. And it's fun and it's challenging. You know, that's what's fun about Overwatch. It's a challenge. It's challenging experience. I will end up with goals, all goals were like, I don't know, 20k damage or whatever, however that much damage I have when we win this. But in my opinion, these kind of team composition, these types of games are not very enjoyable because it takes away so much individual control. There's so much quote-unquote cancer, so much just like area denial shit that just like blocks everything. And if you don't mirror load the comms, like Hog is super strong right now, so if you don't play with the Hog, okay, cool, all of a sudden you have a big disadvantage because their Hog can just do whatever. If you don't play with Orisa, you will normally lose a lot of shields. Unless you have really good main tanks, they're really shitty. Playing with a Hanzo is just a major advantage to most of the players. You can try to deny space with Genji and so on and whatnot, but if your team is losing space in the main group and they're just losing the poke war, your tanks can never push. And at that point, your main group just collapses every single team fight. And it can be very, very infuriating to play with and against. And that is why I like to play in low elos. I like to play on my diamond account. I like to try to push him to masters, even though I DC'd and lost like 50 SR, which were a little bit irritating. I'll just build that back up again. Pushing a bunch of my accounts. I have 3 accounts now, so I'm pushing all of those, trying to push them to masters. See, maybe I can get to GM with them just for fun. Because these higher elo games are not fun, and it won't always be like this. It will probably change in a couple of weeks, whatever. The meta will probably shift, and everything will be good. But personally, I hate these bunker comps. I don't find them enjoyable to play in. I don't find them enjoyable to play against. And that's why you guys will see me probably reuse some footage. I will probably just continue. I'll probably place my main. I will probably play in this elo just because I think playing in GM is a good training experience. It's a good way for me to keep my mechanics up to date. I noticed that when I come back to GM after taking a break from it, that my mechanics, or like in general, my like hyperness is like a little bit down, so I need to just increase my APM and stuff like that. But yeah, that is my personal opinion. I would like to hear what do you guys experience this in your rank as well? Do you guys see a lot of it? I have seen a little bit of it in some ranks. I don't see that much of it in Diamond, but I have seen a little bit of it in other ranks when I coach. What do you guys see in your ranks? What rank are you? What do you see of team composition? Do you see a lot of these bunker comments? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Tell us down in the comment section so I can get better educated, so you guys can help each other get educated about the game, so we can all improve, get better at the game. Thank you guys for watching, supporting, being awesome. I love you guys very, very much. As always, guys, my name has been Jonal. You guys, stay positive, and take care of yourself. I love you guys very much, and keep the enemy in your crosshair.